Hey, bro. Don't fix it. Oh, no. Hold up. There we go. What's the deal? This is Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Back again with another video. I apologize about my little break hiatus. It was mandatory by the universe. I just had to take some time off. I was trying to my best to stay working, but the universe, situations happen where, I had to be away. And, my first week of school started. I'm happy to have my son down for the summer. Not the summer. I usually only have him down for the summer. And his mom finally agreed that I can keep him full time. All right, so I got him full time now, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to school down up in North Carolina with me. It was just a hard process getting him, enrolled and everything. That last week I did a lot of shopping and stuff. So I was just very busy is all I'm saying. All right, and I appreciate everybody supporting, man. We almost at that 5,000 subscribers. So I know the baby chain's gonna be coming back soon, man. I really can't wait. And I'll probably get that pendant until Christmas because I ain't trying to spend too much extra money. You know what I mean? But make sure all right. We had to make sure we was, had to make sure it was in business. Make sure it was in business, make sure we were recording. So that was it. But anyways, man, so today's video is gonna be about Quando Rondo's situation of a weapon discharging at him and taking the life of one of his colleagues. And I didn't even get a chance to blog on this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was talking about it. Quando Rondo. I don't know why, these guys actually generate so much traffic on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I never seen the hype in Quando Rondo. He always gave me shiesty vibes. And every time I meet a dude who has a Quando Rondo's face structure, they're usually just dirty dudes. They're always hyper. So when I seen the Quando Rondo and seen the fact that he's just hyper like that, I automatically knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just think people gravitate towards certain celebrities that they are told to gravitate towards. I went through and listened to some of his songs. I didn't see the hype. He's almost to me like a what's Fredo Bangs. I don't see why people like Fredo Bangs. Maybe I can see why people like him. What I'm trying to say is I don't see why he's as popular as he comes off. I feel like other people are more talented. But the hip hop game is not about talent. And situations like this where we got young black boys again having a situation where there are weapons involved. What's another word for dislodging a foreign object? I don't know what to say about it, man, but basically somebody used a weapon, it was discharged, and somebody lost their life. And there was a meme made about him, how he was screaming. That ain't how you keep it, okay? Now, Quando, if you're gonna be rapping this stuff, seeing your homie do that, that's not how you keep it. Now, like I said, the conspiracy brain cut off, so we can cut our conspiracy brain on and say he was just acting. All right? To me, he probably was just acting. All that crying and screaming he was doing, all right, you for real? You serious, man? And he was more than likely dead serious about that. So I'm sitting here looking like, all right, so he's screaming and crying like that. And then people made memes about him and picked on him, And then he do something with King Von. So this is the same dude that took down King Von. He was in the video after the situation with King Von, and he's laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? He's being all generic. And then months later, it happens to him. Like I said, if your conspiracy brain is on, you would understand that he's probably putting his buddy on the sacrificial lamb box. You know what I'm saying? Block. So whoever his buddy's name was, I don't know who Quando Rondo's friend name is. I think he put him on the sacrificial lamb block so he can stay in the limelight. That's what these celebrities got to do. They got to give somebody up to stay in the industry so they can stay pretty much doing what they do. You know what I mean? Staying in the limelight. They got to give somebody up. I think it's unfortunate, and I really think it sends a bad message to a lot of younger children. You know what I'm saying? A lot of younger guys, especially guys who look like me with my complexion. All right. It's crazy. The algorithm is not like you saying the BLACK word. You can't even say that. I want y'all to try this YouTube game. Try going professional with it, to where when I mean you're professional, you're taking the channel serious. You're trying to get paid. I mean, you're not going to be cursing. You're going to be following the rules. You're going to be doing everything you can. You're going to be uploading weekly. Try it and watch your videos and see how they demonetize stuff. YouTube would demonetize me for if I use the word G-A-N-G, if I use the word B-L-A-C-K. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's crazy, man. Can't even say your own complexion, man. But, you know, Afro-Americans, guys who look like me, go through so much, man. And when this stuff happens to these rappers, the reason why the labels push for this stuff, the reason why we see this stuff every week, because more and more kids want to be rappers nowadays. Even with the violence that happens, they still want to go into the rap industry, all right? And they'll do whatever it takes. Look how many young guys we see in our neighborhoods. A lot of y'all don't really be outside like y'all say y'all do. A lot of y'all new dudes, matter of fact, y'all whole new generation is different. All right, y'all can watch anime and still go out and be street or whatever. When I was growing up, since I was a gamer and I was a video game guy and I like anime, I couldn't hang out with the street kids. Or if I tried to, I got picked on. It wasn't until I went to high school and I just said, hey, I'm me, and I hung out with a different set of guys. It's almost like the guys hung out when in high school, like the mutual friends. They were in the mutual in between. They leaned more so on the street side, but less on the nerd. But it was right there in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can just do different stuff nowadays. But it really does send a message to these guys and these kids in these neighborhoods. They watch this stuff. They imitate it. And they really try to be it, and they believe that this stuff is real, all right? There's so many young rappers out there coming up today, shirt off, with 5 or 6 guys behind them with a bunch of different weapons, and they're doing a bunch of stuff in front of the camera, and it's just, I can tell these guys are pulling on a persona. Some of them are them, but most of them is a persona. And this stuff happens to these rappers so they can constantly influence this, constantly keep the violence, and they understand who we are as a group of people. Now, if you're somebody who looks like me, I want you to understand that you're probably one of the most influential people on the planet. Nobody can do what we do. Nobody can do what we do. Never has ever been another race or a person from another race who came close to do what we do. All right, as far as having an influence over the world. Elvis only did it because he copied us. All right, he copied us first. You know what I mean? And the Beatles. Bro, the Beatles don't, I'm talking about everywhere, you know what I mean? Everywhere. Nobody done it like us, you know what I mean? We always getting copied. And I'm shooting off the hip here, so if you want to critique that part, fine. You know what I mean? Cool. All I'm trying to say is, my guys who look like me are very, very special. And the system and the hip-hop world go out of their way to keep us at a very, very low thinking to a low vibration. I'm tired of seeing these young guys constantly lose their lives. I think it's very unfortunate. I think guys who are older, it's time for us to start coaching these dudes. Start telling them they're being reckless. It's time to start being more direct with them. You know what I mean? Like, and it's time to start back scrapping. Scrap. If y'all don't like each other, scrap. That is the best way to handle it. Look, y'all guys got to start doing push-ups, eating. You got to eat and gain some weight. You can shadow box. You got a cousin you can slap box. That's why we used to do that stuff. When we would hang out with our friends, all of us would slap box each other. So we're not going to be prepared for a full-on blowout or a full-on, a full-on brawl or something like that. But we will be at least prepared for some type of physical contact just by slap boxing every day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys got to get y'all hands right. All right, just scrap. All this stuff, it's not that serious. You know what I mean? And then, what are y'all doing all this stuff for? So, you're dislodging your weapons. Y'all out here harming people. For what? I can understand if it was some real beef, not no rat beef. I'm talking about real beef. Meaning, I am a dealer on the street. I got a lot of product. Your guy, I don't already like you. I already dated your girl in the past. You come to my house. You try and take what's mine without asking, and you try to use force. You take my product. Now I'm hundreds of thousands of dollars behind. You're moving my product now. Now I have to go and find you. I don't know where you're at. So I find your sisters and your nieces. I find them. I cause harm to them. You pop up. You don't have my product. You find out. Now that's real beef. You guys are not going through stuff like that. That's not, I can understand that situation. 100%. If somebody told me, hey man, me and this block beefing with this block because this, that happened, I could understand it. Most of these rappers are beefing because of he say, she say. Or I'm just the man. There's no money involved. There's no money and there's no blood involved. So y'all doing all this for what? That's the only way Dwayne McClain gonna come out and harm somebody. Money and blood gotta be involved. Meaning you said something about my blood or did something to my blood and you took some money from me. I'm talking about a big lump sum of money. I don't even know, as far as my financial situation right now, I'll probably have to drop a man if he owed me $100 right now. My financial situation is, donate to the channel, man. Donate. But yeah, I'll probably have to drop a guy, probably have to drop a man for $100. But that's just pretty much my thoughts on it. Black men, we gotta do better. Please start educating the youth. Start talking to them more. Please start waking up to this stuff. We gotta understand that these people right here are not our friends. Quando Rondo, I give him a 4 out of 10, musically wise. And he got a nose ring, man. What you doing with a nose ring, man? Chill out. All my dudes out there with nose rings, if it ain't your swag, don't be rocking it. Like, I want to look right with a nose ring. If you look right with it, like, some dudes rock the nose ring perfect. But I don't know, man. If you got a nose ring, I'll be like, all right, you got to go through extra tests now. You just add another hurdle of if I can trust you or not. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, man, y'all subscribe to the channel. We almost at that 5K, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. I'm out.